Look around you. The people at the very top of the food chain are rarely the smartest, and they are almost never the most honest. Why? Because the Matrix sold you a fatal lie. They programmed you to believe that if you are just a good, transparent, hardworking person, the universe will eventually reward you. But while you are blindly playing by the rules, waiting for your turn, the elite are playing a game you do not even know exists. You are treating life like a fair system. They are treating it like a chessboard. And if you do not know the rules of power, you are nothing but a pawn waiting to be sacrificed. In 1998, Robert Greene leaked the ultimate black book of the elite, the 48 Laws of Power. Society immediately labeled it as dark, manipulative, and dangerous. But the system does not hate this book because it is evil. The system hates this book because it exposes exactly how they control you. The social world is a predatory ecosystem. It is filled with emotional parasites, envious colleagues, and users waiting to climb over your shoulders. If you navigate this space with naive transparency, your energy, your ideas, and your wealth will be violently harvested by those who understand human dynamics. You do not learn the 48 laws to become a villain. You learn them to build an impenetrable tactical shield. You learn them to survive. Today, we strip away your social conditioning. It is time to stop being a piece on the board and start moving the pieces yourself. The most common trait of the prey is that they never stop talking. The social matrix is designed to extract your data. It encourages you to broadcast your goals, share your daily struggles, and announce your next moves to the world. They call it being authentic. In reality, you are just handing your enemies the exact coordinates to destroy you. Law number 4 of the Elite Code is brutal and absolute. Always say less than necessary. Words are a vulnerability. Every time you speak, you leak information. You reveal your insecurities, your ego, and your level of intelligence. The more you say, the more common you appear, and the higher the probability that you will say something foolish that will be used against you later. Power requires mystery. It requires a total restriction of access. This brings us to law number 3. Conceal your intentions. If people do not know what you are up to, they cannot prepare a defense. While the masses are aggressively seeking validation by posting their unfinished projects online, the elite build their empires in the dark. They do not announce their moves. They only reveal their results. Silence terrifies people. It creates a vacuum of information. And because human beings cannot tolerate the unknown, they will fill that silence by projecting their own fears and respect onto you. By simply closing your mouth, you become unpredictable, unreadable, and dangerous. Stop feeding the Matrix your data. Become a ghost in the machine. The Matrix tells you that to be successful, you must be omnipresent. You are told to hustle 24/7, post every detail of your life, and be constantly accessible to everyone. This is the economics of inflation. When you print too much money, the currency loses its value. The exact same rule applies to your presence. The more available you are, the cheaper you become. Law number 16 of the Elite Code is a masterclass in psychological leverage. Use absence to increase respect and honor. If you are always around, you become a background noise. People stop listening to you. They stop valuing your time, your products, and your expertise because they know they can access you whenever they want. You become a common commodity. The elite do not suffer from the desperation to be seen. They understand that true power is driven by scarcity. Once you have established your presence, you must learn the art of tactical absence. You step back. You withdraw into your vault. You stop answering every message, and you stop showing up to every meaningless event. By withdrawing, you force the social matrix to notice the void you left behind. You force them to speculate. You create a psychological deficit. And when you finally choose to reappear, your presence is no longer just another post or another meeting. It becomes an event. You do not chase attention, you starve it until it begs for your return. The final and most subtle trap of the social matrix is the character it assigns to you. From childhood, society hands you a script. They tell you who you are, what your limits are, and how you should behave. If you accept this assigned role, you are playing their game on their terms. You are a predictable pawn. Law number 25 of the ultimate code is the ultimate act of rebellion. Recreate yourself. Do not accept the roles that society foists on you. The elite do not let others define their image. They forge their own. They become the director, the writer, and the lead actor of their own reality. They create an avatar, a powerful, unshakable persona that commands attention and never reveals its true vulnerabilities. You must master your own image rather than letting others define it for you. You are not a static character. You are clay. You can mold your presence to be as intimidating, as mysterious, or as magnetic as the situation requires. The physical 3D world is a chessboard. The pieces are moving, the traps are set, and the matrix is constantly trying to read your next move. Conceal your intentions. Starve them of your presence. Recreate your avatar. If you are ready to stop being prey, master the social matrix, and take the controller of your reality, subscribe to the lost chapter. Guard your vault. Master the board.